shave. Oh. Has anybody ever told you to act your age? I'm being told it all the time, and I hate it. I'm 76 years old. I don't feel my age, and I'm not going to act my age. When a young fellow swept over and said, "Oh, I saw you when you came in, and I wanted to get to know you with your sparkling blue eyes." Words to pick up a girl's spirits. So we talked and we laughed, and eventually I got a bit more daring, and I reached over and in, and we both had some fun. I dashed into my mother's room, and she was so happy to see me. "Oh, Diana, Diana, set me free." "Oh, Diana, I love your hairdo, but why on earth have you grown that huge mustache?" "Oh, Dee Dee Bumps, look at all the little mice running across the ceiling." Sounds cute, doesn't it? It was a horror show. I love strip clubs in Paris, where they're elegant and imaginative. We'll get to that. I've played the ukulele forever. We won't get to that now, but if you come home with me after the show, I'll put Lady Gaga to shame. 28 years ago, I married a nun. As a novice, Mary had a Renaissance education, music, art, literature, languages. She scrubbed stains out of the pots in the kitchen and scrubbed stains out of the Mother Superior's undies. I met Mary 28 years ago on July 4th in Southampton. She had dahlias in her hair. Her daughter had put them there. We hit it off immediately. Though she was Irish Catholic and I was Boston Jewish, we both carried a load of religious guilt. Both our fathers were lawyers. We grew up in nice suburbs. We loved French food. Intellectually, it was terrific. Sexually, it was great. And I loved having a daughter. And the rooster, I said to Mary, either the rooster goes or I go. My ex-nun borrowed a BB gun from a neighbor and shot it. Isn't that the mark of true love? How many people have shot a rooster for you? Oh, we were left to our loving, and loving it was. A fluffy whip, leather whip, twinkling dildos. Very Christmassy. Furry handcuffs. Oh, and Mary had the perfect t-shirt made for me. I went to China and got laid by a camel. I've not only been laid by a camel, but laid in more continents and more countries than most people. Oh, I don't mean to brag. One afternoon in Southampton, she announced that she was leaving me. After 25 years. My back was to her. I was drying cups collected from my many travels with dish towels collected from around the world. I looked out the kitchen window and watched a couple of young players shining in their tennis whites, volleying a ball back and forth across the net. I could faintly hear the puck, 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 like a grandfather clock ticking. It was a sunny day. I was speechless. Mary continued. She said that she never wanted to have any part of me, Puck, ever again. Puck. She said that she'd stayed with me only because of the perks that my money brought her, and that this part of her life was over now. Kaput. I confessed to him that I was a little shy about being here. Oh, he said, this is a swingers club, you know? Oh, yes. I went wild at one 50 years ago. Best night of my life. This is the bang bang room, one gentleman said, where women like to have bang bang. Oh, well, you know, chérie, some women like to have one bang after another bang and another. She stretches out on the table. The men step up. We all enjoy. In this place, there was no time between wiping your napkin across your mouth and tossing your clothes off. Oh, Paris, what has happened to you where love has turned gross? At midnight, the young fellow I'd been with came over and said, how old are you? Very old. Too old for all this stuff. Oh, no, he said. L'amour n'a pas d'âge. Love has no age. What these do-gooders don't know is that friendship fills up your time. Intimacy fills up your heart. I'm not confused. Sex is still good, but it's not enough, and it never was. What is enough? Find someone, no matter what sex they are. There's someone you can hold hands with before and after sex. Oh, and even during, letting your imaginations run wild. I'm looking for a kindness akin to love. I'm looking for maybe love itself. Never in my wildest years, as a 20-year-old, did I imagine 50 years later, after doing a show in New York City, I'd be catching a cab home alone. I wish you all well in your adventures. And please, have some adventures. Travel. Let a camel fall on you. Risk it. Hello, I am Dyan Forrest. A bientôt.